So, good morning, good afternoon, whatever part of the country that you are in. So far, so good. Anyway, what's up, guys? Today is the 11th of December 2025, and again, I'll be taking you through today's daily technical analysis. I know I'm late, but I want to be quick first on this. I would like to spend like 15 minutes because I'm just repeating myself, and we are seeing things are flowing. So far, so good. Things are flowing as we expected, and as we had analyzed earlier, and we've just been patient to see some of our trick profits being touched or our targets being touched. So let's get down on it, and as usual, we'll get started by having a look at the economic calendar, or again the fundamental analysis, and then again I'll take you through the daily technical analysis. So on this, we do have again today being a Thursday, we did have very high impact news on the sorry, we first had the medium impact news on the pound, and again I'm looking forward to seeing most of all these major pairs being heavily bullish, and again we do have very high impact news on the out Austrian dollar, and again medium impact news on the euro, that but it was focusing on oil, which again I'm not trading oil. And now we are approaching the New York session today, in the next few hours, which again 3 hours from now, 3 hours 46 minutes from now, we are looking forward to see high impact news that will be affecting the dollar, and that will help us see the impact that it will bring to some of all these other major pairs. So let's get down to the technical analysis and see what happened yesterday during the FOMC. So yesterday we were looking forward to see the market break below this current area. This is the weekly support and the monthly support. And yes, we can see the market has already broken. This is now the previous daily support, which has already been broken there. And it is holding well there. And now we have now this current area as our previous daily resistance. Sorry. Yeah, you have these areas of previous daily resistance, and for these prices and or this market, I'm still looking forward to see now continue to see it melt down all the way to come to the 50%, and again the strong 0.8%, and we could get chances because again, remember we have been talking about these current areas are lower high, which we are looking forward to see if this market could give us new lower lows. So again, different chart on this is the dollar basket, which again is similar. You can see as we had analyzed earlier yesterday, we are looking forward to see that touch, and again, just as we had left it, it just happened as we had analyzed earlier, and things just flew down. We have broken this major support or this higher low. We're looking forward to this current low being broken, and the market come all the way below this current area, or even this market could even break all the and come below these current levels. So that's all on the dollar basket. And again, lastly, we have this chart, which again is clearly you can see things are just flowing up as we expected. We had speculated to see this market coming all the way. You can see just as we had. I'm not changing anything. So we're looking for to see it come all the way to the 50%, or again, the strong 0.8%. Strong 0.8%, you can see we have a huge gap there. Even break below that and see these prices come all the way to this current area, this the 78.6. So we have chances of seeing this market roll down probably even next week, and hopefully as we continue till probably the last weeks of December, all the last weeks all the year. So be keen, be patient, and things will flip out quite great. So that's all on the dollar index. And so we have now an understanding that we are looking forward to see some of all these other major pairs heavily bullish. And so now we have the Australian dollar, and the Australian dollar, you can see we were looking forward to see it come. This is the previous daily resistance, which is correct here. Again, we are looking forward to see this market break above this area of this 70.6, which is currently here. And now this has now proved to us that now with this current area, which we had a descending channel, this market is coming all the way to this current extension levels, which currently here, and that is the price of 0.68 or 0.685, which is slightly above that current area. So we have already broken the previous weekly resistance and this current level, and now we have these are the previous daily high. Is the previous daily high or the previous daily low. We have it there, and then again, anticipating to see this market heavily break above or push drastically bullish to these current areas or even break to this current level. We have a major level here that I'm not clearly seeing it earlier. So the current level, we have it here. So I'm looking forward to see that happen or again being broken. You can see all that we are getting to see. The Asian low has just been liquidated, and now because now this is the London session, what we are anticipating to see is you can see the market has already trying to liquidate the Asian low. So this is the Asian low, and all that we are looking at is the market continues supporting to that current area and come probably break even the Asian high, which is currently here. The Asian high is slightly here, so you have chances to see this market come all the way up here. Well, that is close to another 50 pips, and even break above that is closer to. So to the take profit level that we are looking at, we have chances of seeing this market come closer to 150 pips. So next pair we have is New Zealand USD. New Zealand USD moves same direction, and again for this. I don't know why I'm keeping on explaining all this, but for this chart, we had speculated and we are looking forward to see this market break above this 50% Fibonacci level. We're looking forward to see it come to this lower high, which is currently here, which again coincides with my strong 0.8. And we're looking forward to see this market come all the way to this current area, 0.587, which again is 75 pips or 77 pips away from the current price level. And if we could break above that, slightly come to this current area, that is close to 100 pips. So far on this trade, we are floating on 50 pips, and I'm still being patient to see how now today's New York session, what the New York session will give us, because we are looking forward to see it continue heavily bullish. So having that in mind, some of these major pairs, that's New Zealand USD, AUD, looking forward to see them heavily bullish. That gives us an understanding that now some of the other places like Euro out, Euro New Zealand, we are looking forward to see them heavily bearish. And for this chart, let me show you something. We have this as the Asian high. You have the Asian high there. Again, the market has come, we are looking at it to come break above the Asian high and break above the previous daily resistance. And again, when you look at this current area, we have the Asian low. So the market is holding well, and we are looking forward to see that heavy continue, the continuation of that heavy bullish move. So next pair of discussion is Euro out. Euro out, looking forward to see it heavily bearish. For this trade, I know it was just slightly pulled back because again, you remember we do have high impact news on the Australian dollar, and that's why you had to see this rejection, that massive pullback, which again came and broke above the previous resistance, which again it was also trading slightly below a major institutional level and the weekly support, which is currently here. So for this chart, remember we are looking at, I'm still looking. Remember I had talked about this area being retested, and yeah, the market has now shown us the potential. It has retested the current level. We had this current area previously. So all that I'm waiting for now is, if I look at it on the lower time frame, that's the 1 hour time frame, the Asian high, the Asian low. I'm looking forward to see this market break below the Asian low. We have that Asian low, the Asian high is there, because now this is the current lower high which has been created here, and now we are looking forward to see this market come drain all the way below this current level, and that is closing from this current level to this current area. That's 95 pips. Or again, below that, we are looking forward to see this trade come all the way to this current area. These are now the types of trades that I execute heavily or massively. So anyway, but because I have running trades, no need of jumping, and you can see it's also reacting with my moving average. So I'm keenly watching to see how this market will react from that current area. And next we have New Zealand USD, similar thing. They move same direction, and for this, I'm still looking forward to see it heavily bearish. There's a previous daily resistance, the previous daily support, and again coincides with the monthly support. So looking forward to see it being broken. And once it's broken to this current area, we could come to the 2.0, and a break below that, I'll be looking forward to see this market come to the 1.980. That will be closer to how many number of pips? 350 pips. Yep. 350 pips. So next pair of discussion is gold. Now for gold, now, something funny about gold. It has been ranging, and for gold, I don't know whether I should explain it. Okay, we have this current area. This is the previous daily resistance, daily support. We were looking forward to see this market support itself well here. It's trading in between the weekly support, weekly resistance, and we are looking forward to see this market break above and come all the way to this current area, 17.6, and even come to the all-time highs. To the all-time highs, we have 1,300 pips. I believe if this doesn't happen today or it doesn't happen tomorrow, this is a great chance for us. I'll be looking forward to trade gold heavily, because I'll be holding this trade all the way to this current area, and again, even a break above that, I'll be looking forward to see it come to the all-time highs. So we have that crazy chance. And how many number of pips are those? Not even 1,300. That is insane. We have 1,600 pips. Yeah, that's nice. So for this gold, now I would like to explain for you, break it down slightly with a clean chart. So for this market, what we are now looking at, or whatever we are trading, you can see this was a huge major point of imbalance. The market has been respecting that current area severally for several days, and all that we are looking at, you can see for for like a whole week, the market has been respecting that current area. And now what we have, or what we are remaining with here, is we have this current area as a high. These are sorry, we're not breaking, looking forward to see it break above this lower high. And so that's the area that we're having that slight rejection. And all that I can see now, even in the lower time frame, we are forming up some higher low, higher high. So higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. We're looking forward to see new higher highs being created above this current area. And for this chart, we have a chance of seeing this market come all the way to the prices or to the all-time highs, which is currently here. And that's a great, great chance to see this trade run. So be patient to see if it breaks even above this. You can decide to be conservative, conserved on, or not take huge risk, and be patient to see this trade react. And if I watch it also on a different chart, you can see wherever you're trading at, it's just trading in between a major level. And I'm looking forward to see this market break above this current area. Once it breaks, then well and good, we'll be looking at it coming all the way to the all-time highs, and even a break above that all-time highs, then you definitely know what it means. That means the dollar is heavily bearish, and again, we are anticipating to see new all-time highs to probably be created. So we have that chance of gold. And last but not least, we have is Euro GBP. Euro GBP is quite sluggish. I believe it will pump heavily bearish. And all that it's doing here, it's just trying to manipulate people, or again, for those who came in early for the sales, looking forward to see this market. Remember, yesterday we talked about it, and we are looking forward to see this current area being retested. The market has just come to that current area, and just you can see just the arrows that you have just left it. So there is nothing much they can discuss about this. If you didn't listen or how I did it based on the breakdown, then well and good. You need to go rewatch the previous daily technical analysis. So that's all on Euro GBP, and Euro GBP has a good chance of seeing this trade come closely to from this current area to this current level. How many number of pips are those? It's close to 65 pips. So last but not least, we have is GBP/USD. Now for GBP/USD, I'm on this trade, and I've been patiently waiting for this trade to give me a good reaction. We are now broken. Yesterday, you can see this is the previous daily support, daily resistance. It came came close to the weekly resistance, slightly rejected it, and again we have now broken about the 50% Fibonacci level, and we have our 1.8 Fibonacci level here. Looking forward to see this market if it would come to the 1.35, which is close to how many number of pips from the current area. That's close to 200 pips. So we have a chance of seeing this trade come all the way to that current area. And all that I can get to see now, we are not trading in between a major point of imbalance. And if I watch it on the 1 hour time frame, we have this huge major point of imbalance. You can see how the market has just rejected that current area. It says much. Rejecting this current area with that huge rejection, and looking forward to see the 4 hour candlestick close, or even the 1 hour candlestick is closing in the next 5 minutes. Looking forward to see continue heavily bullish. And for this trade, we got it all the way from this current level, and we have this descending channel, which again was broken, which broke out, and now we are looking forward to see this market come all the way to this current area. First took profits to this current level, that is close to how many number of pips? 80 pips, yeah. Is it 80? Yeah, 80 pips. So last we have is the US30. US30 is another crazy trade that I'm on, and it's quite lucrative, and it just needs you to be keen. Now, yesterday, I remember I was looking at this trade. It showed, I was asking myself, will it go down below this current area? Because I was trading it between the weekly support and weekly resistance. So now what we have done, we have now come and created a new daily resistance. And again, this is a previous daily resistance, this is a previous daily support. And for this trade now, if I look at it, when I break it down to the substructures of the 4 hour time frame, we have come now and retested this current area. This is a major point, and these are, if you look at these, we have where is it? Sorry. Yeah, we have this current area, which is a major point of imbalance, which again, if I zoom it in on the 1 hour time frame, I'll get a clear imbalance point. Yeah, for this now, we have this current area as a good imbalance level. You have this current level as a major point of, what do you call this? Imbalance. So now for this trade, I jumped on it from this current level. I'm still holding my entries, and I've gotten new entries at this current point, and I'm looking forward to see this trade come. Remember, we have been talking about this trade. trying to form new all-time highs. We have the manual resistance here, and I'm looking forward to see it being broken. Hopefully, this trade could come to the 48,500 or even break above the 48,500, come to the 50,000. 48, 49,000 and even 50,340. That's the new all-time high that I'm looking forward to see. So for this trade, now we are, you can see it has now come retraced. And during the next session, that's when I'm looking forward to see, because we do have high impact news that are coming up today. And yeah, it's just a matter of being patient. There's nothing that you can do. You cannot just, you don't know how you say the information of what will happen. So it may even come and spike or probably liquidate itself, then continue pushing higher. Now for this trade, if you watch it now in like this is what I mean. We have this current area, rejected the 50% Fibonacci level. Looking forward to see it come to the 48,390 and even this current area, 48,500 as I had explained earlier. So that's all, guys. I would like to stop it at that. Again, I believe it will be of help to you. And shit is getting real. Shit is getting real. So I believe that this will be of help to you as you trade, and be patient with all these trades. So, cheers, guys. Enjoy your day as you trade. Adios, muchachos. In case you have any question, hit me up and I'll be ready to answer you. Bye bye.